Hey guys, Chucky here, bringing you guys a new Pokemon video, and this is me just trying a new kind of Sun Team. I guess it's halfway Sun Team. 4 of them are Sun Team, and 2 of them are utilities, though the Hypno is really bad, so I'm kind of disappointed I even put it on the team. I was just looking for a special tank, and that's what I came up with, and it was probably the worst choice I could have made, but Gastrodon's pretty good. And I have the Trevenant with Impish, and it's going to keep eating berries if it gets the opportunity in the sun. And then I got the Charizard Y, of course, with the Drought. I get the Tangle Growth with that Chlorophyll and the full attack investment. And then I got the Heliolisk, which is an absolute house. So let's just get this battle started here. He pretty much has a team that is going to be the opposite of mine. It's not a rain team, but he's just testing Pokemon. He asked me to just because he wanted to see some dudes, but this is our second battle, and I thought he was going to start off with the Rhyperior like he did in the first game, so I just went out with the Gastrodon so I can, you know, throw some Scald at it, but he didn't. He started off with the Gengar. He's actually going to start off with the Toxic, which is kind of annoying. Not many Gengars are running Toxic, so very interesting set. I'm just going to switch out here and go out to my Hypno because I know I could survive a Shadow Ball from the first game, but he's actually just going to go with Mean Look, which is a really, really annoying set. If he has the substitute, then it's like the most annoying set of all time. But he's just going to go with the Shadow Ball. I'm going to be able to survive it, go for the Psyshock, and I'm surprised he actually stayed in because he knows this Psyshock is actually going to be able to kill, because we had this matchup before and I actually killed him with a crit, but I think it would have killed him either way. But he's just going to go with his Altaria, and he's going to go for the Dragon Pulse. I'm really bulky, so I'm going to be able to survive this and going to be able to get off another Psyshock here, which is really good. But in the end, it doesn't really matter because my Hypno's going to die. I know I could switch out because Mean Look only affects when Gengar is in the battle. So down goes Hypno. I'm fine with that. He doesn't really do anything in this matchup. Doesn't really do anything at all, I should say. I have the wrong set on him, and it's a set that I thought looked interesting, but in actuality, it's actually really bad. So, yeah, Hypno will get a new set, and I will bring you guys him in a later time. So I'm just going to go with Gastrodon because I do run the Ice Beam. Ice Beam is just going to get eaten up after that Roost, and I'm going to continue to get hit by the Toxic, which is really annoying. He's going to go for the Draco Meteor, which I did not know he was running because he didn't use it in the first game, and that's going to do way too much damage. I wish I would have switched out, but I didn't. I ended up trying to take it, and no good. I'm going to go with the Toxic because I should have went with that in the first place, but I didn't think he was going to Roost, and also I thought that the Ice Beam was going to do way more damage. So I'm going to get the Poison off, and I'm going to take some Poison damage. I'm going to go down to 30. Here I think he's just going to go for the kill. I'm going to take the Sacrifice, but he actually goes for the Roost. Maybe he thought I was going to switch or something like that and just have a pivot, but no. I'm going to stay and actually go for the Recover, so that's good. Good thing I didn't go for the Ice Beam because that would have just been a wash and not very good. But he's going to continue to get hit by the Toxic, and I'm going to get hit by my third Toxic, and it's going to take 39 life out of me. That's insane damage for Toxic to be doing, so Gastrodon's not liking it anymore. He wants to leave. He wants to go home. Trevenant's going to come out. I know he runs the Fire Blast in this Altaria, but I'm not scared because I don't think he's going to predict the Trevenant switch in, and he doesn't. He actually goes for the Dragon Pulse, and of course he's down 2 stages, so I'm going to be able to take that pretty well. He's actually going to switch out here, which is good because I figured he would switch out, and I figured that he'd go into that, and I actually go out to my Charizard. So the predicts are real, the double switch is real, and Charizard is here. This is going to allow me to get the Drought out and be able to actually get my Sun Team rolling at this point, but he's just going to go out with his Floatzel, which is really annoying. I should have actually predicted this and went with the Solar Beam, but I didn't. I actually went with the Fire Blast like a big dummy, but that's okay because I actually miss anyway, so I'm not sure how much that would have did to the Floatzel because I know he's not the strongest, especially defensive Pokemon, and the sun was out, so it could have possibly killed, but I'm not sure. But I'm just going to go with the Solar Beam because it's the way safer move to be doing right now. And I'm actually going to be able to take Floatzel out, obviously, because it's super effective and Charizard is a monster. And I don't want to lose this Charizard. He's going to go back out with his Lucario here. And I'm actually just going to switch it back out to the Trevenant, predicting the fighting move. Though I might have been able to take the fighting move with the Charizard. I'm not sure what this thing was running, but he goes out with the Blaze Kick, and I was very shocked by that. I didn't even know Lucario carried Blaze Kick often, so it was a very interesting set. It's going to be able to take me out, and I'm just going to go my Heliolisk, which is an absolute house. 109 special attack, 109 speed, focus spec, or I'm going with the Focus Blast, but he's running choice specs. The sun's out, so he has 200% damage, and then he's going to do the super effective boost. It's just, you're not surviving that unless you have a Focus Sash, and then I'm just going to cry. So I'm just going to retreat because the sun's gone. I'm going to go back out with Gaston, predicting the Thunderbolt. Maybe he thought I was going to go back out with Charizard or something like that. I just wanted to be very safe about it. But he actually ends up going with the Power Gem, which I found interesting. I could have probably went out with Charizard and died to that, but I didn't. So Gaston's going to take that. Not very effective, but it's going to do a lot because, of course, Gaston is defensive, not specially defensive. And he's just going to go with the Dragon Pulse here. And I'm going to sacrifice the Gaston. I could have switched out, but there's no point. I'm just going to take it and go out with the Charizard now. So I'm just going to be able to get the sun back up. I'm going to go for the Dragon Pulse. I'm not sure how much it's going to do at this point, but come to find out that especially defensive wise, Ampharos is an absolute monster. It takes it pretty well. I mean, it survived in it, so I mean that's good enough as it is. Excuse me. He's actually going to go for the Thunderbolt. I'm going to go back out with the Heliolisk because I know he can't do much. I wanted to go for the Thunderbolt so bad here, but I know he 4 times resists it, and I don't want that to happen and me leave him at like 1 life and just die. I'm going to get hurt by the Solar Power here. He's actually going to go with his Altaria, and I wasn't thinking Cloud9 takes away the effect of the sun. I saw the sun still out, so I wasn't even thinking about it. And I'm not going to be able to kill him because of it. He's going to go for the Draco Meteor. And of course, Heliolisk he's actually pretty bulky in special defense, but not bulky enough to be able to take that, especially with no investment. So down goes Heliolisk, which is a big disappointment because if I went for the Thunderbolt and actually been able to kill, it would actually killed him too, and I would have been ahead. But that's fine because it's down to one Pokemon. I'm going to go with my Tangle Growth. He's going to go as Rhyperior, and this Tangle Growth is physical attacker, so I'm just going to be able to kill this thing in 1 hit. No sturdy. I don't know if Rhyperior even can get sturdy, but no sturdy on him either way, and I'm going to be able to win the battle. Of course, he was faster because of that chlorophyll, but yeah. So look forward to the Heliolisk Pokemon Spotlight because the Pokemon is very interesting and very powerful on Sun teams, and I'll show you guys that. Along with probably another battle coming before that using this team or a similar team without the Hypno, because the Hypno is trash with this set. I'm not saying Hypno is trash because I really like Hypno, but definitely need a new set on them. But anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys rate, subscribe, comment, and thank you to Charles for the battle, and I will see you guys later.